Identifying.
The king of cakes. Chopper for the win.
G'day guys, welcome back to Cakes by Chopper. Today we have Snoopy and this goes out to Julianna.
Hey sweetheart, what you making?
I'm making some
Are you making a cake? What kind of cake?
blue.
A blue cake? Is it like Cakes by Choppa?
Hi, CakesByChoppA.
Do you love watching Cakes by Choppa videos?
Yes.
Yes. Jules, which cake do you like the best?
The blue one.
You like the blue one? Do you like to watch the Dora one?
Yes.
And now you're making your very own cakes, aren't you? Yes. Can you say bye-bye, Cakes by Choppa?
Bye-bye, CakesByChoppA.
How cute was that? Thank you Julianna and thank you Emily for sending in that video. To start off with your cake, you're going to level it out and then separate it so you can fill it with buttercream. I'll put this template of Snoopy up very soon on the Facebook page, but I just imagined what it would be like from an aerial view, and then cut the shape out and then tape it off his nose, hit the dint for his neck, and then went on using offcuts to make his hands. If you see it, I just used the side part and then cut a semicircle to go up for his hands because he's laying down sleeping, and then more offcuts for his feet. Then you start carving down the shape of his head and another piece to bring up his bottom. Whilst getting the basic shape for Snoopy, you don't have to be right on point with the shapes. As I'll show you here, once you've got him constructed all together, you're going to fill it in with buttercream, and this will give you a smoother finish because you're going to use a little bit extra cream to sort of round him out in places. I have used a chocolate and orange buttercream, and I did that in layers, and you'll get a nice choc orange flavour. It was really good, and I took it in to share it with kids at kindy, and they seem to enjoy it. Just go through and cover the entire cake, and this is where you'll see there's gaps near his nose and at the back of his hands. You're going to use this buttercream to get your final shape. Just like taking it all over, giving it a good cover, and then you're gonna watch Snoopy's full body shape come into play. For those people who don't already follow me on Instagram, please pop over and check us out for behind the scenes photos and all the stuff I'm doing whilst traveling around. Whilst I was covering Snoopy in the buttercream, I wasn't quite happy with the shape, so I just took a serrated knife, shaved it off, and then covered it in buttercream, and we were good to go. This is constantly a work in progress, so don't be scared to do that. Roll out your white fondant, lay it over the top. You've got to use the fondant a little bit thicker for this one because you're going to shape his arms and stuff, so you don't want it too thin where you'll put a tool on and it'll break through or rip your fondant. Remember to keep some of your offcuts so you can roll it into a ball and smooth the body of the fondant. Quick tip here, make sure your hands are completely clean because I got some colours out of my colour box and there was some red dust you can see on the back of Snoopy's head. The white fondant takes on colour really well, and I didn't even notice that I had the red dust there, so be careful of that. I cut out 2 oval shapes for Snoopy's ears and then painted them with the gel food dye. Some people think that this is paint. No, it's not. It's completely edible. It's fine. Just paint it on, pop it in the freezer, and then you can do the details on his body and his eyes. Then I went around and did the creases in his arms and his fingers to give him a little bit more definition. You can see that red spot there, it bugs me. I'm sorry, so just make sure you've got your hands clean and you won't have that problem. Roll a little ball for his nose and then paint that black as well. And you can see Snoopy's really coming together at the end. It's just that pre-carving work that is the hardest part of this cake. Now, for his tail, I rolled out a little bit of fondant and then painted the black tip at the bottom and shoved a skewer in it, and it went right into the cake, so it held the tail up, and there you have your Snoopy. So, Julianna, I hope you like this cake. Emily, once again, thank you for sharing the video. Guys, please come over and check us out on Google+, Facebook, and Twitter, and I'll see you next Friday.